In 2020, there was a surge of misinformation. In such a rough and scary time, it was easy to believe anything that promised answers. Anti-vax swore to explain a pandemic. QAnon claimed to have solutions to government corruption. Even Flat Earth offered a sense of superiority for its members. And while none of these conspiracy theories started with COVID, the rise in the internet and people's fear led to their spread. Conspiracy theories have never not existed. If one group wants to manipulate another's life, that's a conspiracy. A conspiracy theory is the belief that a person or group is doing that to you. One of the oldest that unfortunately still survives today is the idea that the elite controls the world. The elite is a term historically used to mean Jewish people who run the world towards evil. Most people who use this phrase at this point don't even know its hidden meaning, but spread the ideas nonetheless. This, while harmful on its own, points to something even more sinister: the subconscious spread of harmful ideas through the appearance of something just and righteous. This is the foundation for modern theories, whether intentional or not. Anti-vaxxers fully believe they are fighting a medical evil. Refusing a vaccine means a win against whatever they're fighting at the moment. QAnon is built off the idea that members are in on a secret, one of justice against pedophiles and Satanists. Are you getting the idea? These are extremely large groups of people who have created their own in-group and out-group and are trying to lie to themselves about the outsiders. They get away with it too. As they tell each other whatever they made up that week, those outsiders can wander in. Take QAnon. While it started on 4chan, it moved to YouTube and beyond, spreading its influence across the globe. One of its mottos was, "Do your own research," which ironically made people less likely to do so. Why would someone ask you to prove them wrong if they knew it was a lie? In the past, when you had an idea, it could only go so far. Books could be written, papers published, gossip spread about your neighbors, whatever. This limit meant the restriction of math, science, and engineering, but it also crucially meant the limit of both conspiracies and the nonsense surrounding them. Then, in 1972, a new kind of world was made. The rise in the internet made something so much faster, wider spread, and dangerous. We could now see in real time everything the world had to offer, the peak of human knowledge. Not everyone used the internet in the same way. To reach such a wide audience, it was and still is a constant fight for attention. The war of misinformation began, no end in sight, from people who were so desperately trying to be heard that they started battling for who could be the most outlandish.
The only difference now is that our current pandemic is coming in the age of the internet, when it's not only easier for people to do bad research and spread their results, but it's also possible for them to make material look startlingly authoritative.
That's John Oliver, host of Last Week Tonight with John Oliver, spokesperson against misinformation. He commonly speaks out and corrects conspiracy theories, and his show, being extremely popular, reaches a wide audience to inform. Are you lonely? Are you sad? Are you isolated? Well, I have a solution for you. Conspiracy theories! By joining a conspiracy theory today, you can rid any feelings of inferiority or sadness. You want the truth? Get that out of here! It's only lies in this arena, baby! Isolation! Freedom! Human rights! Get that out of here! It's cheap, it's easy, and it's free! Disclaimer: side effects from joining a conspiracy theory can include isolation, sadness, disconnect from family and loved ones, imprisonment, and death. Join a conspiracy theory today! No matter how connected we are today, there is a deep sense of loneliness in the world. The pandemics didn't help. We were physically unable to see each other and stood 6 feet apart from everyone. Nowadays, it's common to spend hours doom scrolling on a phone, feeling your brain start to cave in on itself. People want community, and with that, it's hard to blame someone for believing in something with everything they have. That being said, you might have a sense of how hard it would be for someone to escape the dangerous thinking and mistrust, because the first people to accept them are saying the same dangerous thinking and mistrust. On top of this, the farther people go into conspiracies, the harder it is to admit you're wrong, and any person saying that they're misinformed is assumed to be part of the conspiracy, further proving that it must be true. Shannon Foley Martinez was a neo-Nazi and white supremacist in her teens. In interviews, she describes the events leading up to this ideology. Her parents' rejection and sexual assault at age 14 led her anger to culminate with joining up with other angry teens in the skidhead subculture. She was only able to escape it when she found a new community and family. Martinez went on to start organizations for helping teenagers and young adults escape these mindsets and dismantle the white supremacist culture. Others refused to remove themselves from the ideology as easily. Edgar Madison Welch was 28 when he went into pizza shop Comet Ping Pong, bringing an AR-15 and firing 3 shots into the air. He demanded that the restaurant, one wrongfully infamous around QAnon circles for keeping child sex slaves, let him into the basement of the building so he could be a savior. Welch, unfortunately, missed a crucial piece of information. The building didn't have a basement. He served 4 years in prison for his acts. Conspiracy theories didn't start with COVID, but that means that they didn't end with them either. As we continue on to 2024, and people keep drifting into one of the extremes, there needs to be reminders that people will do anything to stop the loneliness they feel. They will find community with whoever offers it to them. The best we can do right now is try and give them community and love until they can find their way out of their echo chambers. The world is definitely confusing. It's scary a lot of the time too. A simple, straightforward enemy and explanation would be pretty great during times like these, but nothing's simple, and anyone who says it is has ulterior motives. Embrace complexity, find good in people, and create community. That's how you avoid finding yourself in a rabbit hole of nonsense. Thank you for watching.